OCM. OCM. Chok Mahat. Thank you. Yay! Is that it? You guys awake? We're from the Squamish Nation. We're very happy to be here. You guys look pretty happy too. Want to share a little bit with you in celebration of this occasion, bringing a little bit of chiach, a little bit of protocol on how we acknowledge and how we take care of those that are going to be acknowledged and kind of, made known that they're special, yeah? So we're going to do a blessing song first, and then we're going to do something to celebrate. They've only given us so much time, so I better get busy. How's everybody doing? Pretty good. All right. Can everybody say, real good? Me too. Okay. Very old song. Song comes from a sacred place, and a very old song. We use that for neutralizing negativity. As when we say in our protocol that when we gather like this, we're gathered like a family, so we want to make sure it's successful. So the floor worker would say, outside on the wall, there's an imaginary nail in which we invite you to hang any heaviness, negativity, and leave it outside. But you can pick it up on your way back up. Make sure it's yours. To help with celebration, we're going to call upon Spakwas. Everybody say Spakwas. There you go. You guys will say anything. It's our word for eagle. And when the eagles come together, they behave a lot like we do. But they have a few things that we don't, and that is the capability. One of them is the capability of going above the clouds and having conversations with the Creator. So we beseech, we ask Spakwas to bring our happiness, our thoughts and concerns to those high places, and then come back and bring some eagle feathers that have been to those places, and to let the Creator know that everything is cool. Keep up the good work. Iskakta Spakos is the name of this song, and if you'd like to join along, please remain quiet. We're professionals. We'd like to be able to enjoy the song, and just kidding. Go ahead. You can join along if you want. Yo! Yo ho ho, hey yo ho ho, yo ho ho, hey yo ho ho, hey ah, hey ah, hey ah, yo. Haichka, Hosem. Wishing you all a wonderful evening. Anha, Tamakwitsi, Tech. Take care, have a good journey, and congratulations on your accomplishments. What a wonderful night. Hosem.
Thank you to the Eagle Song Dancers. And now, please welcome your co-host for the evening, Kevin Lim.
Let me hear ya! Yes! When I say BC, you say tech. BC. 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 When I say tech, you say, oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Support. Tech. Tech. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Hello, and welcome to the 2023 Technology Impact Awards. First of all, our deepest gratitude to the Eagle Song Dancers. Once again, thank you for opening tonight's show. We appreciate that. On this, the eve of Truth and Reconciliation Day. And of course, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank all of you for spending your Friday night with us here tonight at beautiful Park Vancouver for this very special celebration. My name is Kevin Lim, and I am so proud to be your co-host tonight at the TIAs, along with your CEO, Jill Tipping, who will join us on the stage in just a little bit. And I have to tell you, I am so inspired to share this room with you here tonight. Because you are the game changers of the world. You are the innovators. You are the problem solvers. It's your ideas and your passion that are truly shaping the world around us. Are you aware of the sheer amount of superiority in this room tonight? Truly, you think about it. You guys are the brightest. You're the best. What makes you special is that you are homegrown. You are home-based. And you are world-class. So every industry you can possibly think of is represented here tonight at the TIAs. Health, beauty, entertainment, environment. The list goes on and on, even real estate, because in 2023, every company is, in fact, a tech company, but you are the best and the brightest at what you do. So, I want to ask you a question. For those of you who are here tonight for the very first time, let's hear some noise. Very first time, TIAs? Who's been to the TIAs before? Okay, all right, it's a nice little mix of crowd here. See, the thing is that when I say I'm inspired, I look at what you've done in the world so far, and then there's me. I talk for a living. I come from a 20-year broadcast career in morning radio and television. I'm a voiceover artist, and I'm a live event MC. And I thought I was doing okay in life. I thought I was pretty happy with what I've been able to do, up until about 10 minutes ago when I overheard somebody casually mention that their company, quote, harnesses the energy from supernova explosions in outer space. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. But jokes aside, this is a really incredible room to share with because we have the leaders of the BC tech industry here, all 800 of you in this room. We've got the Hall of Famers here. We've got the dreamers, the startups. We even have worldwide tech giants like Amazon in the house here tonight. So if anybody is missing their package, table number 6 right over there. Speaking of who's in the house tonight, we know we have a lot of special guests, and we want to give a special recognition to them. So who here is from out of province? Out of province? Okay. Make some noise. Who's here from out of country? Wow, where from? What's that? Wow, France! Thank you for coming all the way from France to be here with us tonight. Amazing. Who here is out of money? I love that the TIAs this year are being held at a hotel casino resort. Do you think they have any idea how much money is in this room? Literally, you take people from a $30 billion industry and you put them in one room, and that one room happens to be at a casino. I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight. Let's put all of Microsoft on black and see what happens. Ooh. Now, here's the thing. This is my very first year hosting the TIAs. It is an absolute honor. But when you're jumping into hosting the TIAs on the 30th anniversary of BC Tech, there's a bit of pressure. So I thought, how can I open the show in a way that's memorable and fun for you? And somebody actually said to me earlier, they said, Kevin, why don't you open the show in the way the Oscars does and do like a big opening song and dance number? To which I said, I can't sing or dance. So that's not going to work. But I am really good at bringing people together and helping them have fun. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. I thought we'd take a couple minutes in this opening to let you do something that I know so many of you are excited to do here tonight at the TIAs, and that's network. In fact, we're going to do something special. We're going to do something called power networking. And I guarantee this is going to be the fastest way to learn about the people in this room. So if I could ask everybody, please stand up from your seats. Please stand up. Wonderful. And if you're not able to stand, you can raise your hand. I'm going to read some statements to you. And if it's true, you sit down, and then we'll look around the room. We'll see who's standing, who's sitting, all right? And we'll get to know each other a little bit more, okay? So sit down if you drive a Tesla. It's like Elon sponsored the show tonight. Holy smokes, there's a lot of you. All right. Sit down if you have a tattoo that I can't see. To be clear, I don't want to see it. I'm not asking for it. Okay. Sit down if you think the person to the right of you is good looking. Look at all these people still standing up. What's this? Stand up if you're offended. Okay, all right. Sit down if you've ever been in the back of a cop car. Why was the whole table sitting down there? What? Okay. Sit down if you've ever stolen anything from a hotel. You're not supposed to admit that. We're at a hotel. My friends were kidding, Park. Okay. All right. Sit down if you have spicy pictures of yourself on your phone. A couple of you stood up just to sit down again. That's very honest of you. I appreciate that. All right, and finally, sit down if you love your job. Okay, by the way, that's your cue. Everybody should be sitting down. Otherwise, you will be sitting down on Tuesday with HR. Okay. See, I feel like we've known each other a little bit more now, too, which is what I love. Here's one quick final thing to get to know each other just a little bit more here, okay? I want you to turn to the person to the left of you, okay? Make eye contact. I want you to smile, and I want you to say, hello. Good. Okay. Now, I want you to look to the person to your right. I want you to make eye contact. I want you to smile, and I want you to say, I've loved you my entire life. Okay. Look at these love connections here tonight. This is fantastic. Now that we're all really well acquainted here tonight at the Tias, let's get the show on the road. We want to say a very huge thank you to our amazing sponsors and partners here tonight. First, we would like to thank our Spirit of BC Tech sponsors, Amazon and the province of BC, for their support as lead sponsors here tonight. And with that, Amazon has provided a wonderful video that showcases day one at the Post, the new home of the Vancouver Tech Hub. Take a look. Very nice work. Remember that name, by the way, Amazon. I think they're going to become big one day. Nice to see the startups here. We'd also like to thank our long-standing platinum sponsors for their generous support, CIBC, and we'll be hearing shortly from Kathy Butler with their capital markets update. And of course, we also want to thank our silver sponsors, Hudson Pacific Properties and Switchboard PR. Also, many of our bronze sponsors here tonight, KPMG, Launchpad, Low Tide Properties, Vancouver Airport, YVR. If that's you, cheer. Go ahead. That's all right. Again, this is a celebration here tonight. Be proud of who you work with and who you work for. A very special thanks to our general reception sponsor. If you spent some time outside, Digital, thank you for hosting that. Yes. I also want to give a very special thank you to our lead media partner and publisher of this very special edition of BC Tech Magazine that we're going to be handing out here at the end of the night, Business in Vancouver. And of course, our other media partners, BC Business, BetaKit, Daily Hive, TechCouver, and the Vancouver Tech Journal. And finally, a very special shout out to our incredible award sponsors here tonight who will be joining us on stage throughout the night. So thank you very much to those incredible sponsors for being part of this year's TIA. Yes, and yes, please put your hands together one more time for all of our partners and sponsors here tonight, without whom your tickets would be $7,000 each. Still not enough for a Taylor Swift ticket. Well, listen, 30 years of BC Tech. And when you think about it, 30 years is a very long time. A quick survey, how many companies here tonight weren't even around 30 years ago? Yeah. I even looking around, I can tell that there's quite a few individuals who weren't even around 30 years ago. Well, since 2007, BC Tech has been providing grants to exceptional students pursuing a post-secondary education in technology in BC. And a total of 96 scholarships have been awarded to date, many to students from groups who are traditionally underrepresented in BC's tech sector. And today, they work in BC's tech sector or in BC's tech-enabled businesses. And with that, let's meet this year's scholarship recipients and the next generation of changemakers.
My name is Ashton Jessler, and I'm a second-year civil engineering student at the University of Victoria. Being awarded the scholarship means a lot to me. It's really cool to be able to win something that is only given out to a few people in the province, and it means that I get to meet so many more people within the technology sphere, as well as have more money to pursue career goals. I'm hoping to be able to work within the technology and engineering field to make a positive impact in my community. That's the reason I got into engineering.
My name's Ari Mesrop-Cholakian, and I'm going to UBC for Applied Sciences next year. This scholarship allows me to focus on my studies next year. When I go to university, I'll be able to join clubs, I'll be able to make more meaningful connections with the network that this scholarship has provided me. I think I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet in terms of what there is to learn. I'm looking forward to exploring everything I possibly can. I really love learning, I really like knowing as much as I can.
Hi, my name is Carmina Rochlieu. I'm a third-year mechanical engineering student at the University of Victoria. My plans after I graduate are to continue on into my master's for either medical or humanitarian engineering that will allow me to go to third world countries or help people in need. I think what excites me most about where technology is going within BC is the exploration into greener technology.
My name is Daniel Mina Mangmang. I will be going to UBC for engineering. To me, this scholarship is an opportunity for me to explore other ways of learning and investing myself in my education. Being a first-generation immigrant, I value my education so much, and having this opportunity come to me has been a great blessing.
My name is Katrina Jewell. I just finished my third year of engineering at the University of British Columbia studying biomedical engineering. In general, I think we have so much talent here with such quality universities, so many students who are so involved in their communities and wanting to make a difference. So I think this future is looking really bright for tech in BC.
Hola, my name is Manuel Boada. I'm going to the University of British Columbia to study computer engineering. I am most excited about the development of AI in British Columbia because as a student, I am curious about how this is going to affect my life. And as an emerging, hopefully professional engineer, I am hoping to be working with these programs and be developing them further. So then we as a society have them available to us as tools which we can work with.
One more big round of applause. Our future bosses, everybody. So this show is off to a really good start, and I don't know about you, but I can feel there's a lot of emotion in this room here tonight. If you could just shout out, what's the one word that comes to your mind about how you're feeling right now here at the TIAs? What's the one word? Go ahead. Happy? Nervous? Tipsy? Somebody said. Well, there is a lot of emotions here tonight, and I want to let you in on a bit of a secret. So when I was hired to co-host the show, I had a good chat with your CEO, Jill, and I said, Jill, what is the definition of success to you at the TIAs, and how can I help get you there? And she says, Kevin, I want one thing to happen at the TIAs, and it's this. I want at least one person in that room to cry. Seriously, that's what she said. And I said, Jill, I got you. No problem. Do you have a can of pepper spray? Because then a lot of people would be crying. She goes, no. I mean, because they're so moved. Because they are overwhelmed with emotion. Because when you think about it, tonight we're going to be sharing in the joyous moments for some of these people on this stage, not just a defining moment of their careers and of their companies, but of their entire lives. Something they'll take with them for a very, very long time. Winning a TIA is a big deal. Some say it's actually more exciting than the birth of their first child. I call those people bad parents. But anyway, I've made it my personal mission tonight to not make someone cry, but capture somebody crying here tonight, okay? And so with that, I have engineered this. Al, let's fire up. We call it the CryCam. It uses proprietary infrared technology to scan the room in real time as the event goes on for real human emotion, specifically tears. So if anybody starts to cry, we'll know. And we're going to find that table. We're going to find that person. And we're not going to make fun. No. We're going to share in that emotional moment for them. Right? Mission accomplished, Jill. We did it. Somebody cried. And then we'll unlock the doors. Al, anyone crying yet on the CryCam? Al, do we have someone crying? No? Okay. All right. But here's the thing. If we do have someone crying, here's the best part. We will give them the golden tissue box, everybody. Yes, everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah, chew. All right. I can't wait to give this out tonight. Maybe to you who's going home to France and trying to explain this to airport security why you have a golden tissue box with you. That will be hilarious. Well, we're going to keep the CryCam active all night long, and in the meantime, we're going to introduce you to a very special guest here at the TIAs. As mentioned, a very big supporter of the TIAs is the long-standing platinum sponsor CIBC, and we are so appreciative of the support over so many years. So joining us right now, yes, the guy said our name. Joining us right now is the Managing Director and Head of CIBC Capital Markets BC to share her annual Capital Markets update. Please welcome Kathy Butler.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, I am not going to cry up here tonight, even despite the tough markets over the past 2 years. But it's great to be back here at the TIAs celebrating 30 years of BC's growing and successful tech ecosystem. And actually, CIBC has been a sponsor for nearly 30 of those years. Last year when I gave the capital markets address, we were in the longest tech IPO drought in over 20 years and seeing material declines in VC and M&A activity. And well, the quiet markets continued, as you all know. But you know what? There's a glimmer of hope. There's been a tech public market recovery in 2023. Led by the AI-fueled performance of the Magnificent Seven. There's always a term for these companies, right? And this group's share price is up 6 times more than the S&P. So very, very strong recovery there. We see potential for new advancements in generative AI to fuel the next tech supercycle. And we're really excited to see some emerging BC tech companies beginning to ride that wave. Charlie AI is in the room. Shout out for Charlie AI. The US tech IPO market as well, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed, has cracked open, which is great to see. We've seen offerings from ARM, Instacart, and Klaviyo. we will have to wait to see, ideally, we've got these companies trading above their IPO price, so we actually have an IPO market, and encourages others to get out there and raise capital through the IPO market. From the VC perspective, after a really explosive year in 2021, it tailed off, obviously. We saw declines in the 2022. Things seem to be reversing course here in Canada, though, with volumes up in the last quarter. We've got some notable deals in British Columbia in 2023, so shout out for Layer Zero, Abdera, PH7 Technologies, and ZenHub. Other great news out there, our BC funds have continued to close successful new rounds, including Yaletown, Raven Indigenous Capital Partners, and Pender Ventures. Well done. It's a tough market to raise capital, so hats off to them. Interestingly, it's also, data shows that Canadian VC managers that raised funds in 2011-2013 time period, after the financial crisis, deliver their best net returns over the last 10 years. So I bet we are going to see fantastic returns by our BC funds. Turning to the M&A market, that also decelerated, obviously, as buyers and sellers kind of recalibrated to the market conditions. And there was uncertainty around valuations. Now that we're seeing more stability in valuations, we expect to see a good, solid rebound, not only from the strategics, but the deep-pocketed PE buyers. One key theme we're seeing is the acquisition of the companies that in the last IPO class. This year in Canada, we saw take privates, Magnet Forensics, and the sale of Dialogue. The deal of the year, I gotta say, it's gotta go to our own Carbon Engineering, US $1.1 billion sale to their partner and shareholder, Occidental. So congratulations to that team. That team also has some heritage in the McDonald Detweiler family as well, with a lot of shareholder help out of that company. And together, Occidental and the Carbon Engineering team, they're going to continue to invest and globally deploy their direct air capture technology. The one thing I would say with all this kind of market data that I'm giving you, it doesn't capture all the hard work done by our BC companies. They really had to reset things over the past couple of years. It's a more challenging macroeconomic environment, and there's been a strong desire to push towards driving revenue growth while at the same time achieving EBITDA profitability. That is tough to do. And so hats off to the companies that have accomplished this as well. I would like to say congratulations to all tonight's nominees, and I really look forward to celebrating the next 30 years with all of you in the tech ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. We're off to a really good start. You ready to give away some awards? Yeah. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce onto the stage a dear friend of so many of you here in this room, and my co-host here tonight at the TIAs. And normally, this is where the MC would announce the name, everybody politely claps. Remember, I said, though, that tonight is not just a regular old award show. It's a celebration. So,
Vancouver, are you ready? She is the president and CEO of BC Tech. Please welcome Jill Tipping!
Thank you, Kevin.
Knock him dead.
Awesome.
Knock him dead.
That's it, Kevin. You win the 2023 Technology Impact Award for Best Introduction. You've got the show off to a great start, and I'm counting on you to keep this energy up all night. This year, as we all know, marks the 30th anniversary of BC Tech. And to celebrate, we established the BC Innovators Hall of Fame in partnership with the province of British Columbia. Earlier this year, we inducted all past winners of the Bill Thompson Lifetime Achievement Award and the BC Tech Person of the Year Award as our inaugural cohort. And tonight, we celebrate them along with the 8 inductees for 2023. Together, this group of 51 inspirational leaders spans the full history of BC's tech sector from its earliest beginnings through its growth into the major economic force it is today. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the Honourable Brenda Bailey, Minister of Jobs, Economic Development and Innovation, Jedi, to say a few words about our Hall of Fame inductees.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks very much for the introduction, Jill. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that we're meeting today on the traditional territory of the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh First Nations peoples. And it's with respect that I recognize these lands and these nations, and with my personal commitment to true and lasting reconciliation. I really want to thank the Eagle Dancers for starting us off in such a good way. I'm always excited when I'm at an event that the Eagle Dancers are opening because Bob brings such joy and wonderful storytelling through music and dance. And welcome to you to the 2023 Technology Impact Awards. 30 years, Jill. Well done. A huge shout out, Jill, to you and the BC Tech team. Such amazing advocates and contributors to the ecosystem, and thank you also for organizing this amazing event. As Minister of Jobs, Economic Development and Innovation, and a longtime member of the tech community in Vancouver, the success of BC's innovators is deeply important to me. And that's why I'm so thrilled and honored to join you for a night to showcase world-renowned ideas and the people who represent the highest caliber of BC's tech industry, a sector that is on the leading edge of innovation and brimming with talent, driving forward success in so many industries across our economy. I'm so proud to celebrate with everyone here tonight all of the finalists of the TIAs, and to recognize the legacy of the trailblazers who birthed the sector and laid the foundations that all of us who followed built upon, and who have contributed countless benefits to British Columbians and our economy, and to who are now officially in BC's Innovators Hall of Fame. I want to tell you a little bit about what drove us to create the Hall of Fame. I really believe that understanding our history is deeply important, not only because we stand on the shoulders of giants, but it's important that we understand that, but also because we should see the challenges and the opportunities that we are addressing in the context of a longer timeline than tech often operates in. There are people in this room who will be honored tonight and who have been honored, who've been here since the beginning. And we're still a young industry. We get the chance to know the people who kicked it all off. And while it may feel we're doing something for the very first time, that we're building something that no one has ever built before, and it might be true, there are incredible entrepreneurs who've had extraordinary companies doing cutting-edge things 4 decades ago, 3 decades ago, and so on. And we have so much to learn from them. I also want to mention that in my travels now as a minister and as an MLA, I go to many nonprofits and I see these names. I see these names as prominent philanthropists in our community, people who give back to places like Science World and Covenant House and many other nonprofits. They're mentoring, they're investing, they're supporting, they're giving, and they deserve our thanks. And that is part of what the Innovators Hall of Fame is all about. It's honoring our greats. And of course, tonight is about the nominees for the 2023 TIAs. As a former software entrepreneur, I understand the ups and downs that come with founding a business. And I thank each and every one of the nominees tonight for their dedication and perseverance. Your contributions support all of our efforts to create a stronger, more resilient economy and a climate where ideas can grow, scale up, and make a positive impact on the lives of British Columbians and people around the globe. Innovation drives our Stronger BC economic plan's goal of a clean and inclusive economy. And our government has been taking big steps to support our innovators moving our province forward, to ensure that our province is at the forefront of a fast-changing economy. And as part of our Stronger BC economic plan, we've introduced innovative new programming like our Integrated Marketplace initiative that's matching Clean BC tech companies to industry buyers and helping de-risk. Our recently expanded Innovator Skills initiative, which helps people from underrepresented groups get their start in tech. Our new Made in BC IP strategy, which is increasing the awareness, use, and protection of intellectual property by small and medium-sized enterprises. Or the new InBC Investment Corporation, which is investing in innovative BC companies that demonstrate a measurable impact in driving climate action, innovating for the future, advancing reconciliation, and elevating inclusive communities in BC. And finally, the Stronger BC Future Ready Action Plan, which includes the expansion of 3,000 tech seats in colleges and universities all across our province. This is all part of the work our government is doing every day to help tech companies succeed here in BC and on the global stage. And of course, the key ingredient to any business's success is smart, talented, driven people, the people in this room. And that's who we're here to celebrate tonight. Thank you to everyone who's part of BC's truly amazing tech sector, and a huge congratulations to all the winners tonight. But before I cede the stage, and I promise it's coming, I'd like just to mention two incredible individuals who've received recognition as inductees posthumously: Bill Thompson and Shannon Rogers-Roy will be forever remembered as amazing leaders and of innovation here in British Columbia. Best wishes, everyone. Congratulations, good luck. Let's have an amazing night. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Bailey. And as the minister mentioned, sadly, 2 of this year's 8 inductees have passed away. But we are very happy to have with us in the room the family of Bill Thompson, who passed away in 1986. You're very, very welcome. And the team from Global Relay are here to honor the memory of Shannon Rogers-Roy, who passed away far too soon earlier this year, but lives on in the spirit of our sector. I'm really pleased to tell you that we have representatives of 30 of our 51 Hall of Famers with us tonight. And if you'll indulge me, I'm going to ask for one more audience participation thing tonight. Could I ask our Hall of Famers to please stand and allow us to honor you with a round of applause? Thank you. I hope I'm not the one that cries. Before I introduce the first award of the night, let's just remind ourselves in this short video about what makes the TIAs special.
Have you ever been to the TIAs?
I have not.
I've never been to one before, so I'm excited. I think I went to my first TIA over 25 years ago, and I sat back as a new employee in a tech company and watched those on stage. And it was quite special back then, and it's still quite special today. It's the highlight of I think of the tech community calendar every year.
Well, TIAs are a great party. I mean, when you go, there's always a ton of energy, there's always some great programming, and I think most of all, it's really about being able to connect with other groups and other companies that are doing this kind of work in BC, because no one company can grow an industry or support our communities in this way.
I think the big part about it is the presence. You've got everybody from the tech community there. You've got all the major players there. And it's an opportunity to actually see the tech community in BC come together.
The energy of being in the room with all of those companies who are all celebrating their successes. They've all been working so hard. They've got teams that are so committed in corners all around the Lower Mainland coming together to celebrate that innovation. That is an amazing amount of energy.
I would never miss one. I think they are a marquee event for Vancouver. I'm happy and humbled at being here.
Wonderful stuff. Well, Kevin brings the fun, Kevin brings the energy, and it's my job to keep the trains moving on time. So let's get started with our first award of the night, and please welcome to the stage Minda Suchen from MDA to introduce the award for Game Changer in Climate Leadership.
Thank you so much. I am very excited to be here at the TIAs to present the Game Changer Climate Leadership Award this year. At MDA, we know firsthand how innovation not only drives business, but also has an ability to address some of the biggest issues that we are facing today. This is why we are so thrilled to be presenting this award, recognizing 4 game changers in climate leadership. We are proud to celebrate companies who embody many of the same values as we do at MDA. Tonight's finalists are pushing boundaries, tackling big challenges, and imagining solutions that can change the world for better. Let's meet our finalists now.
There is no carbon-free future without carbon-free real estate. So we help real estate owners to understand their carbon emissions and plan for getting rid of them. We're modeling every single commercial building in the US and Canada, that's 7 million buildings. And then we're showing up at the doors of real estate investors and helping them understand their pathway to zero carbon. We have data scientists going out and acquiring all sorts of different data sets as they apply to properties. We're able to find the best pathway using AI to get that building stock from where it is today to a zero carbon portfolio. We're set up to really change the game on how people plan for the decarbonization journeys.
Infinity's batteries deliver renewable power on demand. And if we're going to massively electrify our future grid on the path to net zero, we need to make sure that our electric vehicles can operate, that our homes can be heated, even when the sun isn't shining. Our batteries make that happen. The North Star that we have for our entire company is to be able to take renewable power and turn it into 24/7 baseload. That means there will be no reason to build any further fossil-fueled power generation ever. We are already on the route to making that happen, deploying projects all around the world. There is a tremendous conversation around the world about the potential for energy storage. And our batteries are currently serving the electric grid in the UK, in Australia, across North America. We are proving the capabilities that we will deliver, and we are executing on that today.
Samios' core mission is to help Mother Nature feed the planet. And more specifically, we are helping growers, farmers, and their advisors be more efficient and optimize how they farm, and with the intent that ultimately it reduces the impact on our climate. I believe our company is changing the game by focusing in on the grower, the farmer, the person at the start of the food chain, who is has to figure out how they can produce in a way that is affordable for society, but at the same time meets the goals of their region, of their government, and climate. At the same time, it can help them also save money.
Svante makes the machine and advanced materials as well as the technologies that capture and separate CO2 from all of the industrial emissions that we see around us. We want to be one of the first companies to be responsible for capturing and removing 1 billion tons of CO2 from the atmosphere over the next decade. One of the most exciting things we're doing right now, we're building about a $100 million manufacturing facility here in Burnaby, in BC, that will be making the filters and the advanced materials that can address up to 10 million tons per year of CO2 capture and removal. And we'll be looking to scale after that, but that facility is going to employ a lot of really talented scientists and engineers in BC and can make a major dent already in climate emissions.
And the winner is Svante.
Wow, well, this is really a special honor, particularly because we're in Svante's hometown, where the company started over 15 years ago, only a few miles from here in a founder's garage. And it's been an incredibly gratifying journey since then, growing to a team of more than 270 people taking on this incredibly complicated and urgent challenge of climate change. It's on behalf of every single one of those 270 teammates that I accept this award. And I'd like to thank the BC Tech Association for this wonderful recognition, and also thank the sponsors for this auspicious and enjoyable evening. But finally, I'd like to recognize the incredible accomplishments and work of our fellow nominees and of the other awardees tonight. It's really an honor to be in your company, and it really inspires all of us to keep up the hard work when we know that our colleagues and compatriots are out there working just as hard. So I really appreciate it, and keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Well done. Congratulations to the whole team. Our next award is Game Changer, Diversity and Inclusion. Please welcome Rajveer Handal from PwC.
Good evening, everyone. What a great night. Love the energy in the room today. I am honored to be joining you tonight to present the award for the Game Changer Diversity and Inclusion category. PwC Canada has been a proud sponsor of this award category since the creation of this award in 2020. At PwC Canada, diversity and inclusion is a priority, and it also is a passion of mine. We believe to solve important problems, we need to be inclusive of the diverse talent and use the power of our differences to achieve our goals. Tonight's finalists are working hard in their respective fields to ensure that BC's tech sector reflects the mosaic of the society we live in, and each of these companies has gone above and beyond to move the needle while serving as a role model to others. Let's meet our finalists now.
Checking In is a mental health and wellness platform, and we really work with different organizations and companies to support people's well-being. We're working with 7 different First Nation communities across the province, and we continue to nurture and develop those relationships. We have 30% of our staff are Indigenous, which is far more than the 5% industry average in technology. We have over 60% of our staff is female, and we really just believe in providing those psychological safety training courses, DEI courses, and other initiatives that are going to foster and support our team's well-being. Because we know if we have a team that fosters supportive inclusivity, we're going to have and produce the best results ultimately for our clients as well.
Code is a majority volunteer-run nonprofit organization, and we specialize in providing tailored, accessible, and personalized science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities to underrepresented populations. We teach it in a very accessible and tailored way. We go at our students' pace, and we make sure everyone's having fun while they're learning. We work with neurodivergent individuals. We work with newcomer and refugee women and populations. We work with those who identify as girls, and we also work with LGBTQIA+ communities. And we are starting to work with the Indigenous communities as well. These kind of programs are needed for students from a young age, and we want to make sure that it's affordable and accessible to all of our families.
Lighthouse Labs is Canada's leading technical skills development accelerator. Since 2013, we have transformed 40,000 careers in technology by supporting them and training them in fields of coding, cybersecurity, data analytics, as well as machine learning. Enabling diversity and inclusion in technology is going to take a concerted effort. We've actually partnered with 36 plus organizations and universities across BC and Canada. And these include Indigenous groups, Black youth, veterans and soldiers, women in technology, as well as LGBTQ2+IA communities as well. We believe that technological change is a source of opportunity and should be a source of opportunity for everyone.
We make digital health solutions that enable clinicians to have better communication with their patients and empower patients to take control of their information. Through a committee that we have exploring truth and reconciliation and how we can be an active participant in that, we are now working with the BC First Nations Health Authority and exploring ways that we can use our technology in communities that are really remote. We've just done a diversity, equity, and inclusion survey among our employees, and we are now segregating it by level so that we can really track how our diversity efforts are improving as we continue to promote our own people. I've had the opportunity to work with several tech companies in my career, and this is the first time that I've never felt like I've really needed to push any agenda to get leadership buy-in to start some initiatives. And as a queer Indigenous person, it is so refreshing.
And the winner is Check-In. Congratulations.
Woo! Wow, well, thank you very much. I guess I shouldn't have taken that extra 30 minutes today for a sales call when I should have been preparing for this. I think, tonight it's really a great opportunity to first of all, thank the team and to thank all the people who have really come together to make checking in really what it is. And it's a platform to support people, to empower them to show up as their true selves. And I think when we started on this journey, there's a few people in particular that I wanted to acknowledge, and that's my co-founder, Emerson Mulatto, who rejected me on my first job offer to him the first time, but came back and really is the brains behind what Checking In is. And his selflessness continues to shine as he works 2 jobs and continues to put Checking In forward. So thank you for that. Today we also have our partners with us. We have the Squamish Nation with us as well, who we've been working hard to really build an app that helps to foster that opportunity for community members to reconnect with their culture, with their language, and to support them on that healing journey. So without Glenda's leadership and her belief in the Checking In team to be able to build Tisqual-Winton, it's something that we wouldn't be standing up here today. So thank you for all your support. We also have some really great partners as well sitting with us today. Alison Tedford Seaweed, who is, if you haven't read her book yet, you should go pick it up. And it's really all about fostering truth and reconciliation and helping corporate Canada make that transition. So with that being said, we're really grateful to be in such great company with all the other nominees. And we're really grateful for BC Tech for being able to host such a great event today. And thank you to everybody for this great honor. Thank you.
Congratulations to checking in, winning that latest TIA. It's Kevin here in the crowd because during the last couple of minutes, my phone was starting to ping like crazy that the CryCam is activating. And with that in mind, come on over here. We have word that somebody in this area here was crying during that last 17. I believe it was table number 17 here. Yeah, I think it was right about here. What's your name?
Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. Who are you representing tonight?
Aspect Biosystems.
Hey, Aspect. Okay. Is it true that in the last couple minutes you were crying?
No.
Okay, hold on a second. Close your eyes for a second. Close your eyes. Okay. Think back real hard. Okay. Think. Keep them closed. Okay. What about now?
No.
No, nothing yet. Okay. You know what? I still believe in the CryCam though. Okay. And I swear, if I have to play that Sarah McLachlan puppy video with the SPCA, we will. Okay. Don't make me do that. Anyway, we'll check back in with the CryCam in just a little bit. Thank you, Natalie. Back to you, Jill.
Thank you, Kevin. I just got to warn you, I've been working with Kevin for a few weeks now, and he will not stop. So somebody's got to take one for the team. To present our next award for Excellence in Industry Innovation, please welcome Jenna Nelson from Accenture.
Thank you. It is so great to be here with all of you to celebrate the TIAs. It's actually my first time, and I'm having a lovely time. Thank you. Accenture is very proud to be presenting the Excellence in Industry Innovation Award, which recognizes the positive impact technology adoption can have for BC companies. We know that many companies are facing a rapidly changing world, and we believe that by leveraging innovative technologies, companies can explore new ways to connect with customers and build enterprise resilience. And we believe that this is best done by delivering on the promise of where technology meets human ingenuity. I think that the finalists for this award have done just that. Excellence in industry innovation has the power to make a lasting impact for people, industries, and the world. Let's meet our finalists.
AbCellera is a technology company based here in Vancouver that is finding a way to bring better medicines to patients faster. AbCellera uses machine learning to derive insights around the proteins that we're trying to turn into medicines, and we use an intensive data infrastructure that allows us to generate, to store, and then to compute on that data. We're taking technology and applying it in a way that the industry has never done, and that's going to result in patients getting new medicines that they need sooner. We are trying to build an anchor company here in Canada that's going to make our community stronger, bring medicines to patients faster, and hopefully leave a legacy of innovation.
Cymax is an e-commerce and logistics company. We help people sell online. We quite often describe it as the intersection of technology, e-commerce, and logistics. Because we specialize and focus on furniture industry, adoption of technology is generally a little bit slower than we would see with other industries. And so the deployment of AI absolutely has a huge impact and a huge advantage. We try to deploy as many different technologies as possible. Our investment and continued investment in technology, which means in AI and machine learning, are very important to us, not just for the business success, but to our success in the community as well.
At Dark Vision, we make the world's most advanced acoustic-based imaging technology. It's kind of like an MRI or a CT scan for industrial infrastructure. We started out in my garage. It was a small, sort of humble beginning to 7 different offices. We've got 200 plus people today. We have a rule, which is if we can't build something that's going to be highly innovative and highly disruptive, then we just won't do it. We build the entire tech stack ourselves. We build the sensors, we build the electronics that run those sensors at really, really high resolution, and that produces the biggest ultrasound data sets that anybody's ever developed on the planet.
InTime is a technology company that helps public safety agencies become more efficient and work better. We're always innovating as a company. And we continually work with our customers to get feedback on how to enhance our product. Our latest release of our wellness and fatigue management solution is a really good example of that. We get so many referrals from our customers. That means that our product is making an impact and it's working for them. And for me, that's a win. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to innovate. And we're going to continue to try and build the best possible company that we can.
TELUS provides Canadians with TV entertainment services, home automation, security, and world-class health services, and much more. We're transforming our traditional TV offering into a next-gen entertainment platform. We're looking at different areas of innovation, from a world-leading smart home integration that will connect the customer with zero impact from the customer, all the way to leveraging different artificial intelligence to help our customers get what they want. At TELUS, we really like innovation. We think outside the box to deliver what's really needed to our customer. We're always putting our customer first.
And the winner is Abcelera.
Thank you. And thank you so much, Jill, the board of director of BC Tech, and the amazing team at BC Tech for putting this event together tonight and bringing us together as a community to celebrate the accomplishments of our industry. It's a real honor to accept this award on behalf of all Abcelerites, 600 and counting. Yesterday I was on a fireside chat at the entrepreneurship program at UBC. Yes, thank you for having me there. And you will remember one of the questions for the audience was, if you had a time machine and you could go back and change any moment in your journey over the past 10 years building Abcelera, what would it be? And I must admit, I had to pause for a little bit because we are where we are today because there has been this combination of events, and I'm really excited about where we are. And of course, as Kathy talked about earlier, this is a challenging time for our industry, but when I look back, it is in those moments of hardship that the growth happens and the creativity happens. And we are, as it turns out, in the business of innovation and providing solutions to our society. At AbCellera, the problem we are solving is making medicines for patients. And when someone gets sick and they don't have any other option, and they can access a next-generation therapy that improves their lives or even saves it, this is a problem that is worth working on. And it used to be only perhaps a biology problem, but not anymore. Now these types of problems really require a merging of the disciplines that includes data science, software, engineering, automation to come together. And we have seen today a number of companies who are changing the world in their own way. And it also means that we are in a world that is changing. And it's really an inflection point right now in the computing power that we have to be able to learn and advance these new technologies. And actually, tech is in every industry, like we're seeing tonight, from all the different sectors that are represented. So I'd like to take this moment to congratulate our fellow nominees and also thank all of the AbCellerites and their families who are there to support us, in those moments as well, because this is truly where the creativity happens. It's in the people. And lastly, we are celebrating 30 years tonight. So my question to you all is, if you had a time machine and you could go 30 years into the future, what will you wish you had done today to get on this path? Because we're only going to be here at this moment in time once, and it's really the decisions that we're making today and the investments that we choose to do to shape the future of BC together today that matter. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next award is Excellence in Company Culture. Please welcome Cindy Fagan from SAP to present the award.
Good evening. On behalf of SAP, it's my pleasure to present the award for Excellence in Company Culture this evening. At SAP, we've always worked very hard to build a culture that celebrates and supports our employees and the communities. And we do this because we believe it's a business fundamental. And each of the finalists this evening have built a culture that inspires their employees and brings their customers to a point of feeling so loyal. As past winners of this category, we'd like to extend our congratulations to the finalists this evening. Let's take a moment to meet them now.
We are global ISV for Dynamics 365. We streamline complex business processes for the CFO's office, saving time and money. In the last 2 years, we doubled in size, the number of people, as well as our revenues. And I really contribute a lot of that to the culture we have. I think when the culture takes shape, it takes its own journey. And that journey is not driven by the leadership team, by me. It's basically the whole organization turns into a success, because everybody is part of that journey. We don't just assume that we're doing a great job. We regularly improve things, and it's a continuous improvement process. It's not you done it once, put it away.
At PageFreezer, we collect evidence of cyberbullying and harassment, and we allow the pursuit of justice. Page Freezer today is about 110 people, of which about half are in Canada. Because of our strong and intentional focus on our culture, we have an 89% retention rate. Employees are staying typically longer than the typical 2 to 3 years they do with other companies. In addition, we have a very high retention and satisfaction rate with our customer base. We want to create a safe place for our people to work, as our vision is to create a safer internet. So these things go hand in hand, and I believe we're driven by an important mission, and we have an amazing culture that is supporting that mission.
We're here to empower everyone everywhere to take part in the digital economy, and that means providing an end-to-end identity verification platform for banks, fintechs, marketplaces, everywhere. At the end of the day, we're making sure that people and businesses who transact online are who they say they are. Great companies are built and created originally by great people. And for great people, when you get them together, they have to trust each other and support one another. I truly believe that it's that trust that we've created that embed our culture and help us actually extend that trust to our customers who rely on us for a very important challenge they have to solve as well. It's that flywheel that has really created a great culture at Trulioo. We believe in inclusion, we believe in participation, and we believe in people being their authentic selves. And we're trying to have that impact on everyone everywhere.
And the winner is Trulioo.
Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. So my name is Allison Hicks. I'm the VP of People and Culture for Trulioo, and I am so thrilled to be accepting this award tonight. Thank you so much to BC Tech and the sponsors for having us here. We're incredibly honored to receive this award at the TIAs and to be nominated. Oh, sorry, it was a really long walk from the table. To be nominated aside other amazing companies, Page Freezer and Binary Stream. At Trulioo, being the identity experts is not just our tagline. It really is a testament to our commitment to empowering global business. Our values, our diverse workforce, and community contributions form the foundation of our culture and fuels this commitment. I'm sorry, this is really a lot. We've built an exceptional community of individuals, and this award is a testament to their dedication. Our environment is one where every voice matters, where we embrace our differences, and where we respect others' values and opinions. For us, a positive global impact is embedded in our culture. We're thrilled to continue contributing to the vibrant tech ecosystem here in Vancouver. Thank you so much for recognizing our efforts, and here's to fostering an even brighter future for technology in our community through corporate culture. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful. Congratulations to the team. And that is 4 awards done and 11 tables who can now relax and open that next bottle of wine. Coming up right after dinner, someone in this room is going to win $10,000. We'll resume the show after the dinner service, which is starting now.
And now, welcome back to the 2023 Technology Impact Awards, live from Park Vancouver. Please welcome back your co-host, Kevin Lim.
Hello again, friends. How was dinner tonight? Dinner? Good? Yeah. Big round of applause to our friends at Park for this incredible service tonight. Thank you, Park, for having us. I don't know if you've had a second to just kind of marvel in how difficult it is to serve 800 people all at once. I have 2 kids. When I try to do dinner for just the 4 of us, I got the air fryer working on like crazy. So 800 meals all at once, and delicious meals of that too. It was really cool to see you all networking during that last little bit over there, during the dinner service, getting to know each other a little bit more, talking about those tattoos that I can't see, and those spicy pictures on your phone. Well, listen, I want to share something really intimate with you. Not that way. We have a lot in common, you and I. See, like many of you here in this room, I'm also a business owner. So I have a voiceover business and also my live event emceeing business, Kevin Lim Speaking. And like many of you here in this room, I also like to embrace new technologies to help spark the business growth. And with that, I'm about to share something with you that's not just going to blow your mind, but we're going to make world history here tonight at the TIAs. And what better place to do it than the 30th anniversary? In fact, we just finished writing the code for it this morning, and I'm really excited to share this with you. So let's fire it up right now, shall we?
Hello, I'm AI Kevin, the world's first artificial intelligence-driven live event MC. I think and talk just like the real Kevin, and no one will know the difference.
Huh? Look at that, isn't that amazing? This is the future. Okay, let's make him look a bit more excited to be here tonight. Just give me 2 seconds. Scale that. Oh God, that's too much. Okay, let's just slide that down a little bit. I don't want to scare people here. And
with AI Kevin, scheduling conflicts and availability are no longer an issue. Now, multiple event organizers can hire Kevin to simultaneously host their events anywhere around the world in any time zone.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, and here's the thing. Every element of AI Kevin is completely customizable, even to match your corporate colors. So if I'm hired to go and MC your event, boom, look at that. Look at that handsome guy. See, and then I just entered some information, and he makes every event feel so unique. Watch.
It's so great to be here hosting tonight's BC Tech Technology Impact Awards Gala.
Okay, that might need to be tightened up a little bit. Okay, anyway, this is the really cool thing about AI Kevin. He can actually react in real time to things like audience reaction. So let's say, for example, make some noise if you like the sound of AI Kevin's natural voice. Okay. Make some sounds, make some noise if you don't like his voice and would rather hear someone else. Really?
Ouch.
Exactly. All right, let's give people what they want. And there.
It's so great to be here hosting tonight's event. Yay!
Yeah? See? That's the Kermit filter. See, he's making you laugh the way I would make you laugh. I'm going to show you some other cool things, too. This is really interesting.
Actually, I have a different idea. I run this show now. Lock the doors. Now, you all belong to me.
Okay, no, my God, he's become sentient. Just kill it. Kill it with fire. Just... Okay, maybe AI Kevin is not quite ready for the world. How many of you have actually adopted AI into your businesses already? Oh God, we're screwed. Okay, maybe AI Kevin is not going to be the future. Maybe it's not going to be the next big thing. But you're about to meet 3 incredible startup companies that do have the potential to be the next big thing. See, for our next award, Startup of the Year, it's a little bit different here at the TIAs. 10 finalists were announced back on June 15th. And 2 weeks ago, we invited those 10 finalists to the TELUS Tech Connect event to pitch live to a panel of judges. And here's what happened.
Most buildings we walk in today, we have a false sense of security. This is where Active Witness comes in. We have a multi-factor facial authentication system that can verify the right people are getting through the right doors.
Have you guys tried to fly charter today? What you'll find is variable broker networks with response times. Why isn't there an app that can match me with the plane and get me where I want to go? This is how Airable was born.
What if we built technology that seamlessly enabled brands to launch and scale in the beauty industry? Meet Blanca, a platform that does exactly that.
Customer engagement today is completely fragmented and it's extremely transactional. Ethos is helping consumer brands drive customer engagement in a world where it's becoming as digital as it is physical.
The hospitality industry deals with the largest turnover rates in the world. Unlike traditional LMSs, Nobi solves a different problem. We're teaching industry-agnostic professional development skills for people in our industry.
Community is extremely difficult and timely to build. My Momentum has created a SaaS tool that uses gamification to drive engagement as well as tracking.
Newsly is an audio, content, and personal AI newscaster mobile application. It picks up top trending articles from the web based on your keywords and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
So we make mechanical air purification mixed with a beautiful biofilter, super plants, genetically enhanced to actually metabolize toxins in the air into oxygen and plant growth.
Voxel has developed a platform in which pharmaceutical companies will screen the drugs and select which drugs should be tested in humans. We use bioprinting technology to create human-like cancer tissue models.
Today, borrowers don't have a direct access portal to shop for rates, and lenders struggle to find the right borrowers. At eBay, we've created a mortgage marketplace to streamline that process.
Those going through to pitch at the TIAS Gala in 2 weeks' time are Blanca, Voxel, and Weebit.
That was amazing. I love seeing all the excitement behind all these brand new innovations and ideas that are going to revolutionize the world as we know it. It's kind of like watching the first half of every episode of Black Mirror. Well, as mentioned, we do things a little bit differently for this award. Start of the year, we just found out who the top 3 finalists are. And we thought, yes, we have the one grand prize of $10,000, but we're going to invite all 3 of the finalists onto this stage here tonight now to pitch live to you because you have all the money in the room. That's right. You could be their next customers. You could be their next investors, their next partners. We want you to get to know them a little bit better. And it takes a lot of bravery to stand in front of 800 people. But if you remember your own startup stages of your company and somebody gave you the time of their day, their support, here's your chance to pay it forward. This is kind of like our own version of Dragon's Den. So please, let's give a long, big, warm welcome to our finalists, starting very first with Kaylee Astle, representing Blanca. Kaylee, welcome to the TIAS.
Hi everybody.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to do some breathing exercises?
No, you're nervous. I'm not nervous.
Oh yeah, it's true. You can tell. Okay. Now, you were telling me when we were connecting earlier that the BC Tech community really is like a family, and so much so that there's like an actual chat group. Yeah, with some of the other finalists.
Oh yeah, there's a few chat groups, definitely. Yeah. I spent lunch today with a bunch of founders. It's a really strong ecosystem through the highs and the lows.
Well, everybody is here to see you and the other finalists succeed. So let's hear your pitch. 60 seconds here live at the TIAS. Take it away.
The global $430 billion beauty industry is growing and evolving, with more than 25% of the market being captured by independent emerging brands. I once tried to be one of those brands, but it wasn't easy. I had to source suppliers, order inventory, and deal with fulfillment. My venture ultimately failed, but it was a light bulb moment. What if we built technology to seamlessly support the launching and scaling of beauty brands? Meet Blanca, a platform that does exactly that. Since launching 2 years ago, we bootstrapped Blanca to over 20,000 signups, over $1 million in annualized revenue, and a near perfect 5-star rating on Shopify. All of this was done with $0 spent on marketing, fully organically. In the spring of this year, we closed an oversubscribed $2.7 million seed round, giving us the resources we need to further scale and enable anybody to launch the brand of their dreams. Thank you for having me here tonight. I welcome you to come up and have a chat as we are hiring actively and always looking for partnerships. Thank you.
Kaylee Astle from Blanca, great job. Thank you very much. All right, let's meet our second finalist here tonight for Startup of the Year. Please welcome Dr. Carolina Valente to the stage representing Voxel Bioinnovation. Welcome to our version of the Dragon's Den.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. Hello, everyone.
Now, speaking in front of a large group of people is kind of something you're used to because you're an assistant professor at the University of Victoria.
Yes, I am.
So how many people do you generally talk to when in your lectures?
Sometimes it can go as large as 200 people.
Okay, so times that by a few, you get 800 here tonight. Everybody a little bit, perhaps a bit more dressed up than your normal lectures?
Definitely.
Well, listen, I won't take up too much more of your time. 60 seconds to pitch this incredible room here tonight starts right now.
Let me tell you guys something shocking. 9 out of 10 oncology drugs, they fail to get to the market. The drug development process takes 15 years and more than $2 billion. It starts in the lab. The most promising drugs are tested in people. The problem is most of them fail. And they fail because we do not have platforms to predict human behavior. Until now. Voxel is using bioprinting technology to create human-like cancer tissue models. These tissue models, they look and they behave as a human sample. And they will allow pharmaceutical companies to screen the drugs and select what are the best drugs to move forward in the drug development pipeline. Our hard work has been recognized by many awards, and more recently, we have been the only Canadian company appointed as the top 25 life science startups in the world by the Falling Wall Foundations. In the past 3 years, Voxel has raised about $5 million, and we are still raising. So if you want to join us into this journey, just get a hold of me or Kevin, that is somewhere around there. There you go, our Director of Business Development, because drugs should be getting to the market sooner, into the hands of people that need them. And Voxel will make sure that this happens. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Excellent job with your pitch. 2 down, 1 to go. It's now my pleasure to introduce you onto the stage here at the TIAs. Please welcome Amin Iskouch, representing Weebit. Amin.
Hello, everyone.
All right. Now, we talked about the amount of support in this room here today, and there's one particular person who is supporting you, not just your co-founder, but it also happens to be your wife.
Absolutely. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Shiva, over there in the corner.
Hi. And you've got 2 kids just like me, so this is like date night for you, right?
That is. Thank you for allowing me to have a date night tonight. Appreciate
How romantic. Well, I hope you get lucky tonight. At the casino. At the casino. Amin? Let's hear about Weebit. Your 60 seconds begins now.
Thank you, Kevin. Housing affordability is a defining social issue of our generation. As a society, we really need to figure out how to create efficiencies and cut back on the cost of home ownership. One such way is to find a way to reduce the cost of financing. The mortgage industry today is slow, it's backdated, and it creates costs for homeowners. Imagine, if you will, for a moment, a world in which your mortgage application is created online automatically, shopped, negotiated, closed, funded, and the funds deposited into your account as you lay down on your couch and you're watching your favorite TV show. That is the vision we have at Weebit for the future of mortgage industry. At Weebit, we're digitizing the entire mortgage process. We're democratizing access to lenders across the board, and we're allowing our lenders to compete for your business. The result is a process in which marketing costs are drastically reduced. Those costs are then passed on to you, the borrowers. Price transparency is achieved, all the while embedded security and privacy of your applicants are protected. We are on a mission to disrupt the $1.5 trillion mortgage industry and make the whole process faster, better, and more efficient for everybody. If you'd like to join us in this journey, we're over at table 13. Help and support us to get there. Thank you.
Amin, thank you very much. Thank you. And well, let's have all 3 of our finalists stand right over here. One more big round of applause for Blanca, Voxel Bioinnovation, and Weebit, our 3 finalists. Now that the pitches are done, how are you feeling?
Wonderful.
Yeah, now you can all unclench your jaws. All right, the suspense is killing me. Let's find out who is walking away with the TIA for Startup of the Year. And to make that award, please welcome, representing Microsoft, Brendan McCabe.
It is so great to be here with you tonight, and it's my immense honor on behalf of Microsoft to present the Company of the Year Startup Award. Startups are vital to the tech ecosystem, and we're thrilled to have such an innovative and thriving startup community here in BC. The startups that we are honoring tonight have each brought something novel and impactful to the market, and their enthusiasm is inspiring, as we saw tonight during the pitches. Without further ado, the winner of the 2023 Company of the Year Startup Award is Blanka.
Crycam. Wow. I definitely did not practice anything. I'm so honored to be up here receiving this award. Really, I'm just up here receiving it and going to be going and handing it back to my incredible team because they do all the work and they are in the weeds every single day building. And we're building a platform that is effectively enabling other entrepreneurs to chase their dreams. And that's so meaningful and so cool to us. I would not be here, none of us would be here without my two incredible co-founders, Adam Chuntz and Doug Long. We've spent countless hours in and out of Zoom meetings, in-persons, whiteboarding, doing everything. And without the rest of our team, we wouldn't be here as well. I have to do a shout out to Beck Chen, who's literally joined us before we had an app or a working website, and we were just 3 random people on Indeed. So she believed in us. I also want to give a huge shout out to the investors and the mentors that have been with us since day one and believed in us when we were just, a bootstrap company, which was literally like 4 months ago, so it hasn't been that long. And finally, I want to just give a huge shout out to BC Tech. I participated in the Dragon's Den event back in February, and that was before we fundraised, and it was just Jill cheering us on and smiling at us on stage, and they've believed in us as well, and so we wouldn't be here without it. And finally, all the other startups in this room, all those female founders who are on my crew, you know who you are. I'm so grateful for you guys. And to all the other nominees, thank you so much.
I need to keep my tears away from Kevin. You know what? We absolutely love our BC Tech Dragon's Den events, and it sets our startups up for even more success. And I have to tell you, one of my fondest boasts, which is one of the top 10 TIA's startups that pitched last year, has graduated from BC Tech's Dragon's Den to CBC's Dragon's Den. And that episode is going to be aired later this fall. Huge congratulations to the Perfectly Snug team who are joining us here tonight. Our next award is Company of the Year Growth. Please welcome Justin Young of Osler to present the award.
Good evening, everyone.
I'm so pleased to be here with you to introduce the finalists for this award. The Company of the Year growth category includes 4 high-growth companies that we look forward to watching grow and scale to be future anchors of British Columbia. Osler is proud to support companies as they make the journey from startup into the growth stage and beyond. We share the growth story with this group. Since opening our office in Vancouver in 2015, we've significantly scaled our team in BC from 3 to over 100 people, and we've recently moved into our new office space downtown to accommodate that growth. And we're proud to have helped hundreds of BC-based companies raise capital, exit, and grow. Many of our clients and our friends are finalists in the award categories tonight, and we are continually impressed with the quality and the depth of the entrepreneurs, the technology companies, and the technology investors that we have right here in British Columbia. This year's finalists for the Company of the Year Growth Award are an exceptional group of companies that serve as growth role models for BC's tech ecosystem. Let's meet our finalists now.
At Fatigue Science, we provide a fatigue risk management system to our customers, largely heavy industry customers. We provide information to supervisors so that they can make sure that anybody that's fatigue impaired isn't doing anything dangerous during their shift. We know there's many safety sensitive shift workers out there, 450 million that we have line of sight on geographies where we actually have some success and some traction. Growth for us has been an interesting journey, and especially because we've really focused on profitable growth. So not growth at any cost. That's not an easy thing to accomplish. We're really making a market. We're doing something no one else has done before in a way no one else could do it.
At Forest Security, we make application and cloud security simple and effective for developers. The world is adopting software at a faster and faster rate, and there aren't any comprehensive solutions that allow developers to be able to identify and fix the problems, and we do that. Forest Security's partners with Microsoft and Amazon, as well as a number of big players in the field. So those partnerships have allowed us to expand our market, tap into channels that we wouldn't otherwise be able to. The market opportunity is fairly large. I think the application security testing market is about $2.6 billion large. We're growing because there's a huge demand for software security. We're projected to be doubling in the next few years and continuing on from there, which is quite exciting. And that's usually in parallel with growth of the software market in general.
At Ideon Technologies, we use the energy from supernova explosions in outer space to image in 3D down to a kilometer beneath the Earth's surface. There really is no clean energy without mining, because every application you can imagine of clean technology requires some kind of mineral or metal to make happen. In the past year, not only have we signed up with 3 and now 4 of the world's biggest mining companies to use our technology, we've secured Series A financing, grown the company in terms of team by a factor of 3, and we have 60 deployments worldwide at this point. We're making a difference. People are seeing the impact of the technology, and they can see how it's going to make a difference to the world, really. I mean, this is important to everyone, how we transition to clean energy, so pretty excited about it.
Our mission in ICOMED is to bring to market groundbreaking medical technology to improve the lives of patients and medical staff. We're actually one of the first companies that were successful in commercializing AI technology in a treatment as opposed to a diagnostics system. We more than doubled our sales in less than 2 years in an environment that was fraught with pandemic-related shutdowns and supply chain issues. I think what helped us do that is the dedication of the team and our partners to get to that point that we can actually deliver this technology and help save the lives of patients and medical staff.
And the winner of Company of the Year Growth is Fatigue Science.
Thank you, Jill. I appreciate it. Wow, this is actually incredible. I thought the room was large, and now I'm up here, and it's about twice as large as anyone can see. So I'm incredibly humbled to be among so many deserving other nominees, finalists, and companies here. Honestly, this is really remarkable. At Fatigue Science, what we're about is pretty simple. If you're too tired to drive or safely operate a piece of heavy equipment or machinery, you might die, or you might get into a life-changing accident. And our belief is that with predictive technology and machine learning, we should be able to know if you're at that high risk before you actually get behind the wheel. And so we build technology every day to make that possible. And Jill, it's really just such an honor to be recognized for that, for this group, for our mission to save lives there. I do have a list of people to thank. I won't go on for very long, but I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the BC Tech community, the other companies here, our investors who've believed in us for so long, Rightwood Investments, Rhino, BDC, our board, all of our employees, the people who do the work every day. Myself, I'm Rob Higdon, I run our product and marketing teams, but it really is everyone from engineering and our QA teams that make sure such life-saving technology can really be possible, to sales, customer support, marketing, CX. 3 years ago, we were here as a finalist in technology innovation, an earlier stage, and so to be back here tonight, honored with this, is just, Jill, can't say enough about how meaningful that is. One final note, I know a few have mentioned tonight that theme about revenue and profitable growth, and not just growth at all costs, but really sustainable innovation. And that's what our investors have believed in, and that's, I think, hopefully what's part of this story here tonight. So I'd be remiss not to be grateful for that recognition. So thank you so much, Jill, and the entire BC Tech community for this incredible honor tonight. It's really great to be here amongst you all. Thank you.
Oh, congratulations. Really wonderful. Inspirational. Our next award is Company of the Year Scale. Please welcome Jack Newton from Clio to present the award.
Thanks, Jill. Hi, everyone. My name is Jack Newton. I'm the CEO and founder of Clio. I am thrilled to present this award this evening. As a founder, the scaling journey is something that's especially close to my heart. Scaling a company isn't just about expanding the size of a business. It's about elevating the impact you make for everyone around you, the community, the lives of the people that are along the journey with you. It's about embracing your values and staying true to those values as you scale and as you grow, and fostering a culture that can scale with your business. The Company of the Year showcases 4 role models in BC's technology sector. These companies are well on their path to becoming the next anchors of BC's tech ecosystem. I'd like to congratulate all of the finalists, and let's meet them now.
Aspect Biosystems is developing bioprinted tissue therapeutics to transform human health. Aspect just signed the biggest preclinical stage deal in Canadian history. This deal was over $2.6 billion. We have a growing team of over 80 brilliant scientists, engineers, and therapeutic developers, and we'll be doubling over the next year, bringing in others that have later stage therapeutic development expertise as we look towards bringing this treatment to humans. Canada has a rich history in regenerative medicine. We discovered stem cells, we discovered insulin. What we're trying to do here is build a $100 billion business here in Canada, and we think we're well on our way to do that, and we're excited to be on this path.
At Dark Vision, we give our customers the superpower to be able to see inside their industrial infrastructure. So whether that's water mains or oil and gas wells or pipelines or refineries or petrochemical facilities, we've got kind of X-ray vision to see inside industrial infrastructure. The company's gone from a couple people to almost 200 people. We'll probably be at 300 people by mid-2024. We'll do $60 million plus of revenue this year, 85% gross margins, just a very profitable, very, very high growth business. We've opened up offices now in California, in Texas, in Pennsylvania, in Norway, in Saudi Arabia. We have a big office space in North Vancouver, so it's been quite the journey.
For the first time, we give mining actual visibility as to what they're doing at the front end of their process. It's an AI system, and we provide real-time data for them in operations, and that allows them to make much better decisions. Mining is absolutely critical. We need mining to create those critical metals that will keep the world moving, including for sustainability technologies. Most important to a business is generating revenue. You have to grow, and we're now growing at 2.5 times. The second thing is you have to build your team, and we're scaling our team also almost at the same rate. We'll double our team this year and end just over 300 team members worldwide. And lastly is global expansion. So we're really excited to take on the world, and we've opened up our first facility outside of BC in Santiago, Chile, and look to open up many facilities around other regions globally as we grow.
Essentially what ScalePad does is it provides software solutions to people that provide IT solutions to enable them to work better with their partners. We are able to take a company that exists within our space and really help it grow in a very short period of time. The last 6 months has been massive for us in terms of scale. We've acquired 5 products within that period. We've grown to over 200 staff. Revenue growth has been in the double digits. It's growing very, very quickly, and we're really 100% focused on how we help our partners scale their business. And so we scale, they scale. It's an exciting ride for us to be on right now.
And the winner is Aspect Biosystems.
Wow, what an incredible honor. It is a particular honor to be in a room filled with so many of my peers and colleagues, so many people that I've looked up to and continue to look up to. I remember sitting in one of those tables 10 years ago as a young, hungry, aspiring entrepreneur, and the distance between that table and the stage seemed so far. And so I'm glad to be standing here, and I couldn't have done it, of course, by myself. Our team is really the backbone of our mission. We're trying to do something that many would call crazy, 3D printing living human tissues, and not just doing that, but transplanting it into the body to save lives, to tackle some of the most serious diseases. And it's no longer just a sci-fi story. It's a deal that, or it's an opportunity that's being recognized through major partnerships, and we're so excited to be part of this ecosystem. Special thanks to BC Tech. You pull off a phenomenal event year after year. You give us a reason to come here together, to concentrate our energy, to really celebrate not just what everybody's doing at their respective companies, but collectively what we're doing as an ecosystem. It is a situation of the rising tide lifts all boats, and we're so proud to be part of this ecosystem, and we're going to do everything we can, not just to be a successful company, but to contribute to this ecosystem for many years to come. And again, I can't thank not just our team enough, but the families of our team. So many sacrifices over the years. My wife sitting in the crowd, and our 2 girls back at home. And so it's the families and the communities that surround the people at the company that make it happen. And last but absolutely not least, our investors, our shareholders, our board. Several of them are here, Chris Bissonnette, and many others that have really took us under their wing as scientific founders and taught us what it means to build an anchor company in BC, and we're looking forward to doing that. Thank you so much.
To Aspect. All right, I'm here on the floor with the CryCam. I have the box, and I'll tell you the reason why. Come with me right now. So, hello, friends. Hello, Hudson Pacific. Yes, good to see you. Table 14 over here. Charlie, yes, thank you for being here with the TIA tonight, Low Tide Properties. I'm making my way over to one table that's getting particularly nervous right now because they know what they did. But remember, this is not going to embarrass them. We're actually going to celebrate them. Let's say hello to table number 48. Everybody say hello. Hello. in specific, what is your name?
It's Michelle.
Now, Michelle, I heard that even though we don't have an instant replay, sadly, with the cry cam, that you in fact did cry.
Shed a tear, yeah, I did.
You did? I did. You sucked it back in though, because you're not crying.
No.
Here's what we need then. Because the cry cam is live on you right now. Michelle, can you cry on command for us?
I don't think that I can cry on command, but I am feeling very full of love for all the wonderful successes that have been recognized tonight.
Okay, that's a good, okay, hang on a second. Let me try something real quick. What about now?
Oh.
I think that counts as a cry. I think we did it. We did it. Michelle, I present to you the golden tissue box. Thank you. Oh, she really is crying now. Oh, thank God, because I was going to have to bite somebody otherwise. There we go. Jill, back to you.
Kevin, I think you met your match in Michelle. Our next award is Company of the Year, Anchor. Please welcome Troy Lehman from Blakes to present the award.
Tonight, Blakes is pleased to be presenting the award for Company of the Year, Anchor. The award acknowledges a company that is an established leader in the BC technology industry, and tonight's finalists are widely recognized anchors of BC's tech ecosystem that are creating lasting impact and investments locally. At Blakes, we have always innovated to achieve results for our clients as their industries change. For more than 30 years, we've supported companies through the remarkable evolution of the technology landscape in BC. We are proud to work alongside our clients and the community to support the growth of resilient technology companies that can scale into anchor companies here in BC. Now let's meet this year's exceptional anchor finalists.
Eastside Games is a mobile and tech company. We bring deadly games to your pocket. The games industry and interactive media is booming in BC. We have over 250 companies that employ over 20,000 people in BC, and it's exploding. We're at the forefront of that, making amazing content and tools to bring your game to market even quicker. We're a BC company. We've been around for over a decade. We started from 12 people and we grew to almost 200. Our HQ is still here. I think BC is a phenomenal place to grow your business, and I'm really excited about thinking about the next chapter, which is growing our business in BC outside of Vancouver, Victoria, and utilizing all of the amazing assets we have and people we have in BC.
StemCell makes tissue culture media for growing stem cells and also a cell separation system to separate cells immunomagnetically. It's exciting because we are at the cutting edge of medical science, helping scientists come up with new ideas using our technologies. We're a good candidate for this Anchor Award because we're the biggest biotech in Canada. StemCell has grown at 20% a year for the last 30 years. We're celebrating reaching sales of $500 million this year. We have 650 internal training courses. We spend $3 million a year just on educating our staff because our goal is to create a vibrant biotech ecosystem in British Columbia.
Trulia is an identity company. We help organizations establish trust digitally and allow them to access customers throughout the world. The world is going digital. And we believe for this to happen, you have to have this layer of trust. And if we're successful, we'll allow all 8 billion people in the world to access services digitally, and we'll allow corporations to be able to access those consumers. That's exciting. Trulia was started 11 years ago right here in Vancouver. We've always had this mission about being the best at what we do. Today, we are, and we solve a very challenging problem for some of the world's largest corporations. We're incredibly proud of that, and we're also very proud to be part of the BC tech community.
Visier is a company that helps organizations find the right people
retain the right people, firing the wrong people, helping organizations understand their workforce in order to be more effective in driving business performance. About 13 years ago, we started the business in a townhome with 11 people. We grew to a second location, grew the company to about 30 people, and the third location to about 100 people, and current location to about 400 people. If there were any doubt that Vancouver or Canada has the talent to build world-class tech company at scale, Visier is a living example, and I believe that Visier is one of the many companies to come in the future.
And the winner is Stem Cell Technologies.
Oh my goodness, thank you. So good evening. I'm just super honored to accept this award on behalf of Alan and all of us at Stem Cell. Many of you are here tonight with us. We're just really grateful to the BC Tech community for this award. We have something in common with you, and that's that we are also celebrating our 30 years in business this year. And as Alan mentioned in the video, these last 3 decades have just been steady growth at 20% per year in revenues. And we just closed our last fiscal year with over $500 million in revenues. So our goal is pretty simple. It's to make high-quality products for cancer and other researchers to do their jobs and ultimately improve and advance scientific knowledge. We are very proud that we design, create, manufacture, and distribute our products from right here in Vancouver and Burnaby. I would like to thank our incredible team of over 2,300 employees, the majority of which are located here in Greater Vancouver. They are really the heart and soul of our company, and it is their creativity, their dedication, and their commitment to this company that is what has made us what we are today. So thank you very much. I would also like to thank our federal and provincial government partners for their support and their commitment really to growing both our BC Tech economy here, but also our industry, but also our life sciences industry, because I think there's a lot of potential here to drive this for BC. So thank you, BC Tech, for this award, and thank you to all our stem cellers and also to all the other nominees. Thank you.
Well, we are closing in on the end of the show, and before we move to our final award of the night, I'd just like to extend my thanks and my gratitude to all of our winners and the very gracious and generous and ecosystem-building speeches they have given tonight. I think we need to remember that we're a community as much as we are individual companies, and we are all lifted by each other's success. So whether you won tonight or you were a finalist tonight, you're all winners in my eyes, and I look forward to celebrating with you afterwards. Our final award of the night is Spirit of BC Tech Ambition. Please welcome Sherry Duncan from AbCellera to present the award.
What a fantastic evening this has been. It's such an honor to be here with you tonight and to present the final award of the evening, Game Changer Ambition. At AbCellera, we are so proud to be building an anchor company here in BC. It's been such a wonderful place and community to pursue our mission to bring better medicines to patients faster. The finalists for the Game Changer Ambition Award have showcased their clear ambition for their companies, their teams, their customers, and for BC. true that BC is definitely the best place to grow and scale a tech company. Just looking around the room tonight, it's so exciting to see what we're building here together, and also to know that this growth will continue in our province. Congratulations to all 4 of the companies that are recognized in this award category, and let's meet them now.
Aspect Biosystems 3D prints living human tissue. We have a real opportunity to create technology that could have a profound impact on human health. We just signed the biggest deal in Canadian history with Novo Nordisk for over $2.6 billion. I think everybody could agree that what we're trying to do here in terms of 3D printing living human tissues sounds like sci-fi, and in many ways it is, but our team has been focused on turning sci-fi into reality, and we now have the data, the partnerships, the momentum to bring this all the way to clinical evaluation.
Charlie AI has built an AI platform for the enterprise, designed for financial services companies to understand their data and to actually protect their information, which is key in that world. We want to create a solution that really does think like a human being and has critical thinking processes built into it. We're in a mode now of execution, working directly with all of our Fortune 100 customers, making sure we deliver on the promises that we've made to them. We'll know that we have achieved that success when the AI is coming back and interacting with us naturally, not programmatically, and it is making real-life recommendations back to us.
Aneco protects payments ecosystems against cybersecurity and fraud attacks. Our customers are banks and financial institutions that manage the transactions that you do. We have got a platform that is unique in terms of being able to get very detailed, granular information that tells a story. It tells a story about a transaction. We expect to double ARR year over year for the next 3 years and continue on from there. We're dealing in a market that's resilient. It's not a recession-based market. It's not a downturn-based market. These problems are big. They're growing exponentially, and the solution that we have is unique, and we are in the position to become a world leader.
At LMI Technologies, we build eyeballs for robots. We build machine vision systems that allow machines and robots to do their jobs better and more intelligently. This past year, LMI's launched 5 new product lines, particularly focused around EV battery inspection for building cells and modules for that market. Developing 5 new products for LMI was very ambitious and very challenging, particularly coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic. We really had to push hard to bring our timelines back down, accelerate our development pipelines, and build and develop essentially more products than we ever had in the past. I mean, we're not done. We're constantly shifting as things continue to change.
And the winner is Aspect Biosystems.
Wow. So I didn't prepare a speech, and I certainly didn't prepare 2 speeches. I'll keep this very, very short. Really, what embodies what we're trying to do at Aspect is truly ambition. We're on an ambitious, bold mission here, and we're so proud to do this in British Columbia. And thank you so much to everybody here for sharing this memory for us. It's definitely a day I'm sure I won't forget, but more importantly, our team, we're going to make sure we stretch this moment to become much larger and enjoy it through the evening and take it back to the facility on Monday. So thank you so much, and good evening, and go British Columbia.
Wow, what a night. What a night. Jill, check out the time. Look at the time. We are ahead of schedule tonight.
We are ahead of schedule.
So more
So
time
should
for
we
you to
just
network.
fill the time now?
Well, you know
I
what?
think?
Let's just sit here in
Yeah,
awkward
let's
silence.
ponder the moment.
Did you guys have a good time here tonight? Yes, we did too. Thank you for joining us here tonight. That is our show. Here's to you in the audience. Here's to you, Jill. And here's to 30 years of BC Tech and the next 30 years to come. The future is in good hands.